last to leave. And even when we were working, he would be like, पहले मुझे लगा कि यार बहुत strict है. But then I understood the nuances. He would say, इधर आओ, ऐसे ट्राई क्यों नहीं करता? ऐसे ठीक है सर. अच्छा, थोड़ा बहुत डांटते भी थे, पर प्यार उससे दुगना. So I love you for that. It's been a learning curve, and I wish I can work with you so much more, sir. Thank you.
Hi, Shashwat sir. Shashwat sir, this side. इधर बीच में हाँ Aditi from News 18. First of all, a huge congratulations for the night manager. The makers didn't reveal much about your character, but I want to ask you, what was it about your character that really attracted you in the first place to pick up?
I think this is a surprise, and the director Modi ji चाहते नहीं है मैं कुछ ज़्यादा बोलूँ कैरेक्टर के बारे में, but it was a very nice experience, and I must admit, when I got that offer, I was surprised, I was happy, and then the nervousness took. I have to work with somebody here, sitting on my right side. I didn't think in my life I will sit beside him any day. So the first thing, when I met him, the first time, I was having my lunch, I still remember, a hand, hi Shashwat. मैं ऐसे हो गया, मैं खाते खाते प्रणाम करने के लिए चला गया, तो सर ने बोला ए डोंट डू दिस, ऐसे मेरा उम्र नहीं बढ़ाने का. The next day he invited me for lunch in his house. कोई नहीं करता. बाद में पता चला क्यों बुलाया. बाद में पता चला 10 बजे आ जाओ. 10 बजे कौन लंच में बुलाता है. And then our script reading session started. बोल लेते, सीन कर लेते, 20-25 बार कर लेंगे तो हो जाएगा. And he was so energetic, so enthusiastic. After achieving so much in life, how can a person be so greedy till date? It's a mystery for me. And thank you everybody, everyone from the unit of the night manager, without whose support I couldn't do anything. Thank you.
Hi, this is Komal Panchal from Indian Express. My question is for Mr. Kapur, Aditya and Shobita. Sir, of course, you've done 2 films for OTT already, but this is your first long form in India. And Aditya, you are debuting with a web show. Shobita, you also. So I want to understand, since all of you are mainstream actors, are you guys, making way for yourself, a place for yourself, a safe space for yourself on OTT, because in theaters and box offices have become so volatile these days, and actors are receiving more love for their work on OTT, and there's like less drama, less controversies?
Hi. Although my career has started off with slightly more art house cinema, my first film is Raman Raghav with Anurag Kashyap. So from that point on, I think my like the larger recognition came to me through a show, an OTT show, Made in Heaven. So I do credit the OTT platform for giving me the kind of exposure I hadn't had before. Although as an actor, my role and my job remains largely the same, no matter what the medium is. I think it's nice to hear that you said I'm like a mainstream actor. I'm like, सुन के अच्छा लगता है. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me it was it wasn't really dictated by that. I think when the opportunity arose, I was really excited by the chance to work on this particular piece. It felt like I saw the original, I loved it, and I loved what Sandeep and the writers had done with it. And honestly, for me, it's like a dream role for an actor. He goes through so much, and there's so much scope to put things into this role that for me, it was a no-brainer to just jump in. And I love watching shows as a viewer, you know, and I've always told myself as an actor before I started that I'll try and work in things that I love watching. You know, otherwise, what's the point if you try and kind of intellectualize everything and try and plan your career? You know, it never really goes according to plan. Like Sir said, I try as much as I can to try and go with my gut. Well, sometimes it goes wrong, sometimes it goes right. But in this case, it was just dictated by the amazing team that was put together and the work that they had done on the script that drew me to the role. So, yeah, that's why.
हाँ जी. Uh, I think Aditya has answered very beautifully, and you know, I mean, Shobita said the same thing. Obviously, basically it's the role. You know, it's a role, the people, the team involved, and that's what draws you, you know, into it. And well, I don't know, whatever little I've done in my career, uh, I've always done things where you know, when I've done, if you remember, I don't know if you remember, I did 24 when there was no mainstream star actually. Forget OTT, but there were nobody was, you know, big screen mainstream actor, not only here in India but internationally also. So it's the role, it's the script which draws you, and you just jump at it and grab it with both hands and do it. It doesn't matter. It might be theater. It might be, you know, I'm trying to do theater. I've been planning since so many years to do theater, but nothing is really, materialized. So it might be television, it might be OTT, it might be feature film, anything, you know, which draws me, we will do it. You know, all of us, I think everybody. So it's not the question we won't be sitting here if you're playing safe. We all are risk takers, you know, and so you know, without risk, maza hi kya life mein, you know.
Namaste everyone, I'm Suhani Divedi, and first of all the trailer looks amazing and we all can see the hard work behind this trailer which you all have put it in as producer, directors and actors. So my question is to everyone, what was the most challenging part while shooting this series as actors, as producers, as directors? Because we all go through tough times while shooting a film, and as you disclosed that there were some hard times. So what was the most challenging part for like actors, as producers, as a director?
I would like to break protocol. Priyanka, come over. Answer this question. Come over, come over, come over.
Don't.
Yeah, come.
No, everybody will answer very quickly. Quick answers.
Okay. Thank you for the question. As everyone here would say, the challenges come in every project. This wasn't any different. There were way too many things, be it right from the scripting stage to the shooting to even now the post-production. It's just the scale of it is so massive. As you guys must have seen the trailer, the canvas is immensely large. And to put together so many talented people, as you can see over here, we're falling short of space on the stage. So it's incredibly hard. But having said that, isn't that what keeps us going? Every artist here. So, I mean, that's the reason why we do what we do, right?
Well, I would say the geography, Shimla, Sri Lanka, Jaisalmer, Mumbai. I remember we had a little scene, patchwork we had to do. तो शिमला में तो हमने ओवरकोट्स पहन के कर लिया था, और एक छोटा सा, मैं बताऊंगा नहीं क्या है, बट हमको कहीं से उतरना था, और मुंबई की गर्मी में, I think it was May, it was fabulous, and that's what is called acting.
याद मत दिला यार मुझे.
Sir, सबसे ज्यादा. और अनिल सर हंस रहे थे, बोले ठंडी लग रही है, ठंडी लग रही है, and we would go brrrr. Yeah. It was fun. On the whole, no complaints. If it's not tough, it's not fun. So, you know, we had a great time. I'm acting after 20 odd years, like as an actor. And thank you so much. And it's been a pure pleasure with Anil sir, with Shobita, the gentleman, Aditya. He's a thorough gentleman. Love you, brother.
Love you, man.
And of course, Shaswatda. And Sandy sir, Priyanka, I love you guys. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And pass it on.
No, I think the toughest challenge for me was to give the director what he wants. It was because the character I played, this character, this type of role I played for the first time. And frankly speaking, I didn't watch The Night Manager deliberately. That I was afraid that I will be influenced by the actor, original actor. So my challenge was to do the role and satisfy the director and the co-actors. And my, chemistry with, especially Anil sir, was very important in this series. So that's why we read our scripts and he insisted, चल एक बार और पढ़ते हैं, एक बार और पढ़ते हैं, चल एक बार और पढ़ते हैं. इतना पढ़ाई तो मैं जिंदगी में नहीं किया.
No, absolutely. I think first and foremost, of course, my, endeavor now is to work with younger talent, and कि उनसे मुझे सीखने को मिलेगा. So Sandeep, Priyanka, they are the future of our country. What amazing directors they are. And, to satisfy them, so ये तो होता ना कि यार ये कहाँ 80s का 70s में काम करता था, फिर 90s में काम किया, ये हमारे तरह की एक्टिंग करेगा कि नहीं करेगा. तो मैंने ले भाई ये ले तू. So the it's to find that, you have to be fortunate and blessed to find, and then you work with Aditya, who's so sincere and so earnest and so hardworking. I have worked with many co-stars in my career, but I did Malang, and now I've done Night Manager. I think I'm very confident that he's going to surprise all of you all. I swear. I promise you.
Thank you, sir.
And see, when you talk about Shobita, you talk about glamour, you talk about what a great body she has. But, that's the first impression you get, She's so pretty. What eyes, what cinematic features she has, And when Sandeep told me, I said, she's going to play this role, I said, yaar, kya? She's terrific. But to get someone who's a thinking actress also, besides being so beautiful and so, it's such a God-given, it's all God-given, this presence which you get it from your, parents, कि यार आप पैदा होते हैं और आपको ऐसी शक्ल मिली है, ऐसी, presence मिली है. And then उसके बाद you don't take it for granted. You want to do your best. You want to think about it. So which is wonderful, and so it was terrific. And what do I say about Shashwat ji? अरे यार क्या काम किया है इन्होंने यार, क्या काम किया. It's unreal. It is, I swear on God, क्या होता है कि कभी-कभी it's very important when you're working for so many years. How do you make yourself look fresh? How do you make yourself look relevant? You have to surround yourself with good actors. You have to surround yourself with the good team. And this is my first collaboration with Disney. We've been wanting to work since, I don't know, how many years? 10 years. और हमने हमेशा कोशिश की, मगर कुछ ना कुछ, अड़चने आ गई. The universe didn't want us to come together, but I think we've come together at the right time and the right show. Nothing could be better than being, this is my instinct, and I hope I'm right. So I don't know if I missed out anybody, but this is what I feel. I think that's what draws me to a show, and that's what drew me to the show.
Well, what was, you don't, okay. The biggest challenges was your question. I think for me, maybe the elements, because we went to the desert, it was extremely hot there. We had to shoot in the cold. But I think above all, for me, we were also traveling to really amazing places, staying in nice hotels. So my challenge was basically not eating food, yeah, not getting a chance to eat all the food that was at our disposal, and not coming for the after pack up get-togethers, you know. So yeah, that pinched.
To think about, you know, what is the toughest challenge in this moment, you know, I was just, while Anil sir was speaking, I was just thinking of how um, to be able to follow our passions and do the things we love, to get paid for it, to be recognized for it, is such a privilege. And moments like this, we're in this beautiful location, and to hear words of praise from someone like Anil sir, these moments remind
I
me.
mean it, Shavita. I'm not being like a senior or, and whatever I've said today on this platform today, I've meant every word of it. I
Thank
promise
sir.
you.
So,
I promise you. I promise all of you all over here. You know, I feel anybody who's fake and, you know, वो लोग समझ जाते हैं, देख सकते हैं, वो फील कर सकते हैं, चाहे वो फिल्म हो, चाहे वो शो हो, चाहे वो कोई इंटरव्यू दे रहा हो या बात कर रहा हो, वो बात समझ में आ जाती है. Whatever I've said about everybody is from, every word I've spoken is the truth and nothing but the truth.
so moments like this, they
Sorry.
remind me that it's actually a pleasure too. So I'm sure there would have been moments where I had felt maybe like a little strain, highs, lows. Everyone goes through that. But when I look back in retrospect, it has been such a beautiful journey, and I feel so lucky. So I think that's the takeaway for me as a feeling. So that's how I feel.
So for me, you know, the most challenging part was the legacy of John Le Carre and the Night Manager. You know, how do you really root it in India? You know, that was the biggest challenge. But I think Sandeep, Sridhar, the writing team, Priyanka did a, you know, really got that to life really quickly. And after that, obviously, it was really putting the blueprint together. But yeah, the challenge was the legacy. But I think from what we're seeing today, and we're itching to hear the response as we go out of here.
Two challenges. Firstly, assembling the Avengers, the incredible scale of creativity that's gone into making this show happen was not easy. It was difficult. But that pales in comparison to what lies ahead for me, which is on the 17th, as India experiences the Night Manager. So that's going to be quite a challenge to just, and I think on this floor right now, I would perhaps be the first person who would, you know, see the results. So I will hold it, you know, in my heart that I'm seeing it on behalf of an incredibly talented crew that's done their best and given it all. And I really hope that India reciprocates the love.
सो जो डायलॉग था ट्रेलर में, राजा चैन की नींद सो सकता है कि नहीं, ये पहरेदार की नींद पर डिपेंड करता है. बट वन थिंग फॉर श्योर, 17 फरवरी हम लोग चैन की नींद नहीं सोने वाले हैं. इट्स अ शो व्हिच डिजर्व्स बिंज वॉच. थैंक यू एवरीवन ऑन द स्टेज, एंड प्लीज वेलकम कम संदीप. इट्स द टाइम फॉर द फोटो अपॉर्चुनिटी. कंग्रेचुलेशंस. यस सर. कैन वी हैव द ट्रेलर वन मोर टाइम प्लीज?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
एक बार ट्रेलर हो जाए फिर से.
अंधेरे के उस
खासकर उनके लिए जो लड़ना नहीं, लड़ना चाहते हैं. It's show time now.
शैलेंद्र रुंगटा एक आर्म्स डीलर है जो लोगों के खून से पैसा कमाता है.
मुझे छू भी पाना इंडियन इंटेलिजेंस के बस की बात ही नहीं है.
शैली की लंका गिराने के लिए मुझे अपना विभीषण चाहिए.
मेरा इससे कुछ लेना देना नहीं है। मैं कोई सीक्रेट एजेंट नहीं हूँ, मैं एक नाइट मैनेजर हूँ।
तुम्हें बस शैली के करीब रहकर उसका भरोसा जीतना है।
My name is Shansen Gupta, I'm the night manager.
ये काम जितना मुश्किल है उससे कई ज्यादा खतरनाक है।
To the king of the world. Cheers.
Everybody down! You give money, we give you more. Now! Go!
तुमने मेरे बेटे की जान बचाई। Welcome to the family. I like men जो बीते हुए कल में नहीं, आने वाले कल में जीते हैं। You're my lead actor, my star. सब कुछ आपका ही है। मैं बस पहरेदारी कर रहा हूँ। राजा चैन की नींद सो सकता है या नहीं, ये पहरेदार की नीयत पे डिपेंड करता है।
ऐसी क्या बात है तुम्हारी शान जो मुझे खींच रही है तुम्हारी तरफ?
समथिंग्स ऑफ। शैली, ये लड़का हमारे लिए ठीक नहीं है।
आई एम पुलिंग यू आउट। तुमने पूरा मिशन कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर दिया है।
तुम बहुत बड़ी गलती कर रही हो। I know what I'm doing. मैं तुम्हें यहाँ से बहुत जल्द निकालूंगा। बजाओ तो कोई भी धोखा दे सकता है।
Hotstar Specials presents The Night Manager 17 फरवरी से सिर्फ Disney Plus Hotstar पर।
Everyone, please be on the stage. It's time for the photo opportunity with the media. Please be on the stage. Deepak Dhar, Sandeep Modi.
सोलो कर लेते हैं।
तू भी ना सोलो के चक्कर में यार।
सर अनिल सर लुक यार सर यहाँ नहीं देखा।
All of your left.
लुक या यहाँ पर देखिए। यहाँ पर लेफ्ट
आदि सर यहाँ पे।
क्या बात है। यही चलेगा। सोलो आदि थोड़ा टर्न हो जाओ।
आदि लेफ्ट या परफेक्ट।
क्या बात है।
आदि भाई सामने एकदम सामने। आदि भाई एकदम सामने। आदि भाई ओके। सोमिता जी
दोनों का साथ में भी लेना है, दोनों का साथ में भी।
शोभिता जी
शोभिता लुक या शोभिता शोभिता लुक या शोभिता
शोभिता लोग क्या
ओके
दिस साइड शोभिता लोग क्या
साथ में कर देगा
आदिल
साथ में आ जाएंगे, साथ में आ जाएंगे। बस भाई यहाँ से शुरुआत कीजिए। भाई दोनों थोड़ा थोड़ा यहाँ पर टर्न हो जाइए ना। शोभिता जी शोभिता लुक या
बोथ ऑफ यू लोग क्या
क्या बात है, ये जोड़ी हिट है।
ये साइड आ जाओ फोटो
ये देख तो पीछे कौन है नहीं है।
सेंटर फोटो की सेंटर सेंटर सर यहाँ पे दोनों के थोड़ा पीछे ले ले कैमरा पीछे
आजा आजा पीछे ये पीछे आजा
थैंक यू डन डन।
अनिल का या शोभिता बोथ ऑफ यू सेंटर
नाउ यो कपूर साहब सामने एकदम सामने
या
डन डन
डन थैंक यू